Hey, so I wanted to make this video to share with you something cool that happened. It's a first for me. My art is part of this exhibition called A Year of Magical Thinking with the local art centre, Untitled Art Centre, on its website right now, as you can see. I'd really recommend to look at it to see all the details of what I had to do. I mean, it was basically just entered 2 drawings that I did, and then they picked one of them. They could have picked both, but they picked one of them. And it's part of this virtual online tour, and I'd really recommend you go visit it, but I just wanted, I just started the guided tour, whoops. I just wanted to show you how my thing is in it. The reason they've done it virtually is because of the restrictions in Ireland at the moment. You can't actually go into any places. And if it had been in real life, I would have done a video and shown wandering around it or something, but I'm gonna show this instead because it's pretty cool and a first, and maybe you'll go visit it. If I show you this, so how do I do this again? Oh, that's so pretty! What's that made of? Sorry, this isn't the one I did. Wow, it's for sale for 600. Ah, it's textile. That's really cool looking. I mean, that would be a really cool effect to get with paint. I could imagine doing that digitally as well. That's really cool. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. There's so much more gorgeous artwork around here, and a lot of it is for sale. Mine is for sale too. I'm lost. Mine is in a corner out the back. Maybe if I use the arrows instead. Ah, that's working out better. They all look like checkerboards right now until they load in. I believe mine is back in this corner. I only looked at it once. Aha, here it is. Not this one. Oh, that's so pretty. Who did this? Kathleen Gilligan, the Forgotten. That one's for 280. So you can request by email to buy them. Wait, let me find mine. Here it is. It looks really small here, but in a minute I'll show you it's really big in real life. So this is what I created. Megan White Staycation. It's sort of surreal to see something of mine in this. It was so weird seeing my name in the catalogue even. Yeah, the catalogue's on the website, you can look at that. And it's got my artist statement in it and stuff like that. Actually, because of this experience, me and Mom made a CV specifically to put as an entry. It was a great experience, learning experience all around, and hopefully I'll get to do more stuff like this in the future. It'd be really cool to sell my art. So as you can see, this one is on sale for 150 euros. It's 76 by 52 centimeters, so you can imagine it's not quite a meter tall, and then about half a meter wide. Acrylic on canvas, and it's really textural. I'll show you that in a second too. It's really hard to tell with this. My dad and I spent so long trying to get a good photo of it, and they only asked for one angle as well, so we just got this one flat image. I feel you can see a bit of the way it's curving on that side there actually, if you can see where my mouse is pointing. But I can show you proper images of it now. It was just so cool. And yeah, I'll tell you more about what inspired this piece in a second. Let me just leave this. I think I want to wander around a little bit more, showcase some of these other amazing artists. I've never heard of any of them, I'm afraid, but I think, ooh, that looks like the Abelik's Boardwalk. Let me see. Oh, she's titled it Magical Thinking. It sort of looks like the Abelik's Boardwalk. Kate Knowles, that's so pretty. Look at the light, how it's coming through. Oh, you'll have to just visit it yourself. I'll put the link in the description to the Untitled Art Centre website. It's really easy to get onto, and then you can have a little wander around to see some more of this stuff. Ooh, Bird Girl of the Boers. I love how they made the background grey and it's just her and the bird that's colourful. I'm gonna look around this a bit more later on my own time. Chickens! That reminds me of the picture I recently did of chicken. I mean, it doesn't really look like that, it's just that it's the same subject, a chicken. I wish that they'd put really obviously just people's social medias in this area, because a name doesn't really mean much, and if you could just see the artwork, oh, that's really cool, I'd like to see more of their artwork, and then just click here and then find their social medias or something, that'd be cool. At least they've got this contact button Oh yeah, the request button. Oh, I just pressed it. Whoops. Okay, so it looks like you can just send this in to request to buy something. But it'd be cool if they had a button that like shows you what their social medias are, because that would be really helpful for artists to get more attention and more of an audience. Because I wouldn't just see someone's name and then go look. Oh, that is such an Irish painting. I love that. Isn't it? It's just... Oh, it's a view from the Rock of Dunamace. I love how they've got such a dynamic sky, even though it's like the typical grey sky. The sky is so grey so much of the time in Ireland. But there can still be beauty in that. I really like how they captured that. Because I've done paintings before where the sky is grey and it's just like meh. Nothing. But they made it really dynamic looking, and they've got a bit of the blue peeking through. It's really pretty. I thought it would be funny to click on it and then click request. I'm interested in the artwork Staycation by Megan White. Please contact me via email. It's down in my living room right now, so I don't need to click that. But maybe you'll click it at some point. Okay, I keep saying I'm going to carry on with the other parts of the video. Let's go. I used a photo that my mom took when we went to Kerry. It's of Dunquin Harbour, the painting, down on the Dingle Peninsula. That was a really nice time. So I actually did the painting literally just for this submission. I found out about it like a week before, and then like the weekend before the due date, like it was due on Monday, and started working on it on Friday and managed to get it done. Like, and it's pretty big. I'd say it's one of the biggest paintings I've ever done. I was painting pretty flat out. As you can see, there's quite a lot of texture on it. I use this like texture paste stuff. Oh, maybe I'll read out what I wrote as my artist statement for my submission, because like I sort of formulated my ideas a bit better there. I'm Megan, a 16-year-old artist and Leaving Cert student. I love drawing and painting and would like to make a living from my art. Since March, I've started Redbubble, YouTube and Etsy accounts in addition to Instagram to try to achieve this. Hopefully entering this competition will get my art out there and bring happiness to people who see it. The coat wrap painting is of our hallway. I'm always taken with the idea of painting from life, so when I noticed the colour scheme on the coat rack and how it pulled out the colours in the tiles, I sat at the bottom of the stairs, blocking it, and painted. It sums up several things about 2020. Firstly, and my initial reason for painting it, is that it shows the beauty in the everyday things, and how being locked down has made us search for and appreciate them. Secondly, it's a reminder of how often we wanted to get out during lockdown, but couldn't. And when I did go outside, we were restricted to the country lanes around our house, which I also appreciated so much more because of lockdown. We did manage to get away to Dingle for a week before the latest lockdown, during which I painted 4 canvases from life. The same scene looking out our Airbnb window, but with varying weather and light conditions. I would have liked to enter that series because it represents 2020 the best, a scene that's constantly changing and seen from a single place. However, we could only enter 2 paintings. I created the Staycation painting specifically for this submission. It's based on a photo from our staycation of Dunquin Harbour Slayhead. It was the next best thing to the series I did while I was there. I tried some new techniques and used energetic, rough textural palette knife work for most of it to capture how 2020 felt and how it's changed our way of life. The painting has a composition that forms a number 2 for 2020. This was intentional and was the reason I chose a reference photo I did. There you have it. Really hope you enjoyed it. It's very different from what I usually do, but next week we'll be back to something more drawing-ish. Remember that painting is for sale if you're interested, and I mean there's other paintings for sale on my Etsy. Oh, important, the exhibition's only going to be online until the end of this month. All the links will be in the description. Until next time, stay safe. Goodbye!